Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Buttonwood, an online, population-level program designed to help students make better decisions around their own personal finances. Buttonwood was created by EverFi, which has over 11 years of experience designing e-learning platforms that are proven to work. NASPA recently endorsed EverFi's higher education programs to increase student retention and improve academic success. This video will walk you through the Buttonwood student user experience, from taking the 7 instructional modules to playing the interactive simulation called Buttonwood Life. Buttonwood is designed to provide knowledge and change students' behaviors by reviewing over 600 necessary topics and concepts, covering savings and banking, credit cards, loans, investments, and more. A user begins accessing Buttonwood by logging into a customized URL that's been set up for their institution. There, they have access to a dashboard that shows their progress through the 3 main sections of the course: the instructional modules, Buttonwood Life, and helpful tools that help bring this learning to life. In the example you will see on the screen, a user can add their own current and projected inputs to a personalized budgeting tool. After they have entered those inputs, they see a helpful analysis of their budget broken down for them. In the next section, we will explore the instructional modules. The first one you'll see is from our Financing Higher Education module. In this example, we are mapping to the concepts that are covered in the entrance and exit counseling that all student borrowers are required to take. In addition to this concept, we also get into additional details that students can drill down to, in and around loan repayment, as well as allowing students to toggle forward and backwards, as you'll see on the screen. In front of you, you will see a student practicing calculating consolidated interest rates and testing their knowledge of what they learned. They are given feedback on their answers as they go through. In addition, this module covers the key responsibilities that a borrower needs to be aware of to avoid defaulting on their loans. At the end of each of the modules, the course includes a 10-question post-assessment quiz in which we test the learner on the concepts they have learned in that particular module. Other sections of the learning modules cover key personal finance topics like credit cards. An example you'll see here, a student learns about all of the basic features of a credit card and goes through the helpful exercises like comparing 2 credit card offers. In this way, we help students understand the key terms of what an APR is, a fee, a credit limit, and other helpful information. This is information that they can apply to their own lives in order to make better decisions around their own personal finances. Finally, in the instructional modules, we cover important topics around long-term savings. In this example, we explain how the stock market works and how you can leverage investing as an important part of a long-term savings plan. We also define other key terms around investing and take the user through helpful exercises on how to build a portfolio around the appropriate risk for their tolerance and personal savings plan. In this next section, we go over the Buttonwood Life learning simulation. In this simulation, the first thing that a user does as they enter Buttonwood Life is qualify themselves around 6 key variable categories that help customize the content for each learner so they are seeing an appropriate situation based on their life circumstances. They continue through the simulation by choosing goals based on their academic and career aspirations. The most important thing that students create is a personalized budget where they can go in and toggle different budget variables to create a budget they'll use to make decisions in the virtual world of Buttonwood Life. When students enter into Buttonwood Life, they click on buildings that bring up scenarios that they have to respond to. These scenarios can be examples like you'll see here that focus on responsibilities around student loans and their financial aid. In this example, the student is clicking on a building to explore internship opportunities. These examples test their knowledge on how to make prudent decisions. Students will manage interruptions that come up, which they also have to account for in their own life. They also go in and answer questions that might relate to their own personal finances, like making a housing decision and then meeting with a realtor. Overall, the student is given an update on their summary and progress through milestones and goals. Thanks again for taking the time to learn more about Buttonwood. To recap, Buttonwood is a financial literacy program designed to change students' behaviors and help them make smarter decisions around their own personal finances.